All right, yes, it's another lovely day, another lovely weekend. It's finally around here, and so we're making another video here. But the thing is it's not going to be a super long one because I'm on my way to lovely work. As always, we're going to be making a short video on the way to work here about some of the quirks in the features that I found over the year ownership of my Challenger that I don't really exactly like. We can kind of consider this a sort of vehicle virgin style video of 5 things I hate about. Although I don't really have that many things to dump into a video. So first thing that I want to mention that I just can't stand about this car is this right here. Okay, we have these drink coasters in the middle. That's great, but look at this. Especially if I had a manual, this would be fucking terrible because they're back here, and especially these really big drinks, they stick up really far. Even a regular bottle, as you see here, it just sticks up right here, and I have no room to operate the shifting gear. What the hell, Dodge? I mean, I understand there's limited space and all that you can do stuff with in this area, but I just don't understand that design. Like, it just isn't really functional. So you have like these little side pockets, and those are about the most functional things. Those are probably like the most functional things as far as drinks and stuff. But that would be very prone to tipping over and spilling out as it is. So, that's the first thing that I don't really like. It just isn't really functional. And the drink coasters in the back seat, the ones in the back seat, are probably the best, most functional ones, but they're in the back seat. They're for the, passengers back there. Speaking of back seat, the next thing that I hate, as you'll see in this clip here, and I haven't found a way around it, maybe there is, maybe I'm just stupid, but when you're letting someone in the back seat, you have, of course, the latch on the side of the seat, the upper side of the seat, to pull it forwards and let them in. But the seat does not lock forwards. This can create some very major discomfort for the person in the back seat if you go to sit down too fast, and it slides right back into their legs. And yes, I have a common passenger in this car that has had many leg crushes due to this scenario. I do not know why it does not lock, or I have not found a way to make it lock outside of maybe using the bottom pulley system to pull it forwards, the seat adjuster to pull it forwards, and then it locks in place. I don't know why it couldn't operate off of maybe that same system, and so that way it would lock forwards, so that way it doesn't slam back into your passenger. It just does. Maybe it's just, again, my own stupidity, but I haven't found a way to make it do that. So that's another thing that I really I can't stand as far as design functionality in this car. The next thing that I want to talk about is another one that it might just be me, it might just be me having issues, I'm not sure. But the Uconnect feature, I came with a free trial of Uconnect when I bought the car. So I had a chance to try it out, like in full bloom. It was a full thing, and I wasn't really impressed with it, especially on the phone connectivity bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, the phone stays connected and reconnects every time you get in the car after pairing it. That's not an issue. But for some reason, and again, could be me, but the Bluetooth does not like to pair up properly to the Uconnect features. So I always just ended up using the regular Wi-Fi Bluetooth connection to link to the speakers rather than using the Uconnect feature. Now and it isn't so bad. It just seems like if you're going to have a feature like that, I feel like it should actually function. Otherwise, I'm not really going to feel any need to resubscribe to it because I don't really feel like I'm missing anything. The biggest reason you would, have this is for, hands-free activation of Pandora and all. Whereas in this circumstance that I set it up in, you just have to launch it before, you start going places and stuff. Otherwise, it functions virtually the same, just no hands-free functionality alongside it. So that's just another little thing that kind of, and it could be just me, irks me. And it's not about the car itself, I guess, but just a thing that you can get in the programs. But either way, I'm including it in this video. Tight little backcountry roads and one hand. Don't film while driving, kids. Jesus.
Oh, I thought they were going to turn that way.
What the fuck was that wide turn?
I don't know. I thought you were going to turn that
fucking Hondas. Fucking Hondas. You guys heard me. You Honda guys heard me. This one's probably personal taste. But I don't like this material. I don't like the material on like the dashboard and most of the side panels inside of the door. The interior material is an absolute pain in the ass to scrub clean. Like I'm pretty sure I'd have to get like a brush to actually clean any dust and dirt out of the grooves in this particular material. And it's just, I mean, it's just a headache when you're, trying to detail and get things done and get it nice and cleaned up. Especially at the last minute for a car show. Now you're saying, well, that's your fault. You should plan ahead. Well, time crunch is always my curse. So in that circumstance, it's a pain in the ass to clean the material on the dashboard and on the side panels. Now the leather, I like the nice little like leather or pleather type material they've got going on in the in the rest of it, like the stitched in leather and stuff. It's fine, and I don't even mind the fabric cloth seats so much. I don't mind the fabric seats so much either. Although I probably could have went with leather, should have probably went with leather, just on an easier to keep clean basis. Mom over here ruining my filming. God, with the crunching! With the crunching!
Can't help it.
Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Yeah, it's clear. Alright, so that's just kind of personal taste type of thing. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people, especially detailers out there, that could agree that that material is an absolute headache to clean. Especially if you don't do it with a brush or something. And even then, I'd imagine it's not much easier. But outside of that, I've been enjoying the car. As far as I can think, everything else about it. I mean, I don't have much bad to say in general about my experiences with it. It's been a very solid car. And I have nothing to really whine about other than the little nitpicking things that I just mentioned. But like I said, tomorrow is going to be a more exciting video than this. So stay tuned for that. And to stay tuned for that, you can just help me out also by hitting the subscribe button down below if you like the video. You can also hit the like button. You can turn on your notifications for when I go live with my videos, and you can even follow me on my social media that I have right now. That will be linked in the video description as always. But for now, I'll see you in the passenger seat next ride.